Right, we need to get rid of that light. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I've almost got a full battery, so I'm going to turn the laptop around for 5 or 10 minutes and just talk. Turn it around this way. Blurry though. It's much better though. All right, so it's Thursday. It's the 16th of April, 2020. We're into week 4 of the coronavirus lockdown, social isolation, quarantine, whatever word you want to use. I'm basically stuck in the house with not very much to do, listening to the radio because I don't have a TV and I don't want a TV, but I do like the radio. So I've discovered Planet Rock. So Planet Rock for the morning and Revolution Radio for mid-morning and up to about 5 o'clock. I'm going to do this and then I'm going to put Revolution Radio back on again. A friend of mine, Karen's got a show that starts at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's my regular thing, listening to her. On a Wednesday and Friday, I've got a Skype meeting that happens, and on a Sunday afternoon, I've got a Skype meeting that happens. So I'm covered on Sunday, Wednesday, Friday. Tuesdays, I usually do something. Karen interviews me or asks me questions or talks to me about pubs or something. So Tuesday's usually covered, Wednesday's covered, Friday's covered, Sunday's covered. I've got my own radio show on Saturday afternoons, so Saturday's pretty much covered. So I need to work out what to do on Monday and Tuesday. I need something that I can do regularly on Monday and Tuesday. It's going to keep me occupied and keep me happy. The other thing that I was going to do is set up the Hidden Philosopher again as a Zoom meeting, because I need to work out how to use Zoom properly and do breakout groups and things like that. So we can do Hidden Philosopher, which is an interview group. I'm gonna work out how to do it on Zoom properly. But we used to do it in a pub called the Carriage in Jesmond on a Tuesday evening, about 6 o'clock to about 8 o'clock, maybe 9, sometimes 10, occasionally till midnight. But we used to do at least a couple of hours, 2.5 hours I used to run it for. So till about 7:30 or 8 o'clock. And then we'd go into a bit looser and a free-flowing conversation after that. So on Zoom, what this was a guest being interviewed by anybody who turns up. So on Zoom, that's going to have to be a panel, I think, of about 5 or 6 people with an audience. So if anybody wants to be on a panel that interviews people about philosophy, get in touch with me. If you want to be interviewed about your philosophy, get in touch with me. And if you want to be a member of the audience, get in touch with me. I'm not sure what the business model is as yet. I'll probably do the first few free and see how it goes and see how many people turn up. I'm going to do it on a Friday evening, I think, because if we ever do get back to work, I've got Friday afternoons off, so I can do my shopping Friday afternoons and then do philosophy on a Friday evening. And it gives me space. So it gives me space to do shopping and do my domestic chores and do my laundry and do my cleaning and whatever else needs to be done. The management, like the maintenance side of things, needs to be sorted out, because the flat doesn't clean itself. About 6 o'clock until about 8 o'clock, maybe 8:30, maybe 9. We'll see how it goes. If we can get a panel of 5 people together with a guest interviewee and an audience, that would leave us an audience of 94 people. So I could potentially just charge $1. Charge $1 for that to be in the audience. Obviously, the guest would get paid out of that. The panel members would get paid. I would get paid as the host. So that would make it a commercial thing with a regular panel And yeah, so it's £94 or $94 between six of us. So what's that, about £15, maybe £20 each. £20 for the host, say, £20 for the interviewee. What does that leave? I'll work that out as we go along. That's 40, about another 60, about another £54. So £54 between five other panel members, $10 each or £10 each. So that's how we'll do it. We'll do it 20/20 for me and the interviewee, and $10 each or £10 each for the people on the panel. And that way it's being funded, but it'll come from that kitty. So if there's only 50 people show up, we'll do it pro rata. We'll do it as a percentage. But that's the idea. So Fridays, 6 p.m. UK time till about 8 or 8:30 UK time, depending on how many people show up. And we'll do it from, when should we do it from? We started at the new moon, the next new moon, whatever the next new moon is, we'll do it then. So that's it. That's how I want it to happen. So that's my plan. That's my visualization for it. It's happened before in a bar, so there's no reason why it can't happen online. There you go.